Compel Global is one of our partners with Retirement Reformation. The reason God brought our partnership together is so we can provide a journey, a mechanism, a way for someone who feels that maybe missions is the direction they should explore and the steps they should take.
Hey, I'm Steve Harling, and this is my son, Josiah Harling.
We are the co-founders of an organization called Compel Global. We exist to match as many people as possible with God's mission overseas.
And we know that many of you at this chapter of life, because I'm in this chapter of life myself, we kind of wonder to ourselves, okay, what's left for us? What role can we play? One of my favorite verses, in fact, my life verse, is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. It tells us we are God's workmanship, God's poem, if you will, created unto good works, which God ordained beforehand that we should do. And those works are plural in nature. So there's lots of works that go over a span of time, but there's a sense in which they all fit under this idea of we've been called. And every one of us, regardless of our status in life at this point, we have a calling from God. And it's important for us to figure out it never stops. It doesn't end. And so Compel Global was really formed with this passion of how do we unleash as many people and resources as possible for the sake of the kingdom. And we think that a significant resource is, frankly, among those of us that are my age.
One of the things that really drew us to Retirement Reformation is this idea that we want to help folks realize that God's gifting, which includes your gifts, your passions, your experiences, your resources, your treasures, all of that is intended to be attached to his purposes throughout the nations. And so we have been privileged to come alongside Retirement Reformation to help people find how they can have an impact globally.
And for us, it spells out into kind of two different arenas. On the one hand, we have indigenous leaders that are overseas, and we've met hundreds of them now. After decades of traveling in ministry overseas, these are guys that have a lot to offer the kingdom of God. And we want to match people here in America with them because they could benefit from skills, experience, resources, wisdom, all those kinds of things. And then we also have opportunities for people to go and serve, not within our organization, but with our partner organizations.
Yeah, at this point, we are recruiting new workers as well as new financial partners for over 16 or 17 different organizations who have ministry reach in just about every country on the planet. One of my favorite things is connecting with folks who think their skill set may not be able to be used in kingdom work. I remember meeting with a couple recently. The husband told me he was recently retired, and he said, I was a dairy farmer, a business administrator for a dairy farm. You're never going to find that in missions work. A week later, we had an opportunity for a dairy farm in Costa Rica that was looking for a business administrator, and he had an opportunity to use his skill sets in kingdom work.
Bottom line is there's tons and tons of opportunities, and those of us in my chapter of life, we want our lives to count. I know you want your life to count, and we'd love to be able to come alongside of you and help you understand what the possibilities are, open your eyes, help you begin the exploration, the journey of figuring out what God has for you next so that you can be faithful